Remember playing hide and seek as a kid? Sneaking around one of your friends' homes, hiding in plain sight, holding your breath as the seeker passes right in front of you, and stifling your giggles when they don't notice where you are? Imagine what that would have been like if everyone were invisible and actually trying to find each other. That's kind of what Somber's Invisigun Heroes is like, but with more top-down pixels shooting each other goodness in safe environments. Yeah! Invisigun is, first and foremost, a local multiplayer game. Its core mechanic of player invisibility is based around the idea that you and three of your friends are sitting together playing the game in the same room, which is why the characters being invisible to all of the players really works and creates such interesting gameplay. That said, the game also does have online playability, so the option's there, but it really truly shines when you can slap the controller out of your friend's hands and go, "Ha!" when you beat them, or when they beat you. And I digress. Down to the nitty-gritty. Each character has in their possession one Invisigun, a fantastical piece of tech that forms a bond with its user, manipulating light to turn them invisible. It's also a gun. Go figure with a name like that. The catch here is that the gun can't make you invisible and shoot at the same time. So when you fire, you very briefly turn visible, meaning that you need to make your shots count and play cleverly, because everyone can see you when you shoot. This can be used to find your character too, since it's easy to lose track of them when you're starting out and, you know, you're invisible. One hit from another player's gun and you'll kick the bucket. In the default game mode, you don't respawn, but there are a few different modes like Deathmatch, King of the Hill, and a weird coin gathering mode involving monsters, and each of these plays with respawns to keep things just a little fresh. Each character also has a special ability. There are simple ones like dashing or doing a little AoE that stuns characters around you, but there's also two pretty complex abilities, one involving teleportation and another involving making duplicates of your character that you can swap control between at will. It's really crazy. The abilities for the handful of characters are mostly decently balanced. I'd say the ground pound is a bit strong and it's easy to spam, but overall they're all equally fun despite those small balancing issues. There are about, I don't know, 50 different maps in game at the time of making this video. 10 maps on each of 5 different planets, which each have different environments, stage hazards, and sometimes even mechanics. The maps are symmetrical and easy to learn, some with more going on than others. The map design is, I gotta say, pretty f***ing awesome. Each level feels like it was built with competition in mind, which totally non-coincidentally bounces me to my next point. Yeah, you like that? I'm getting real good at transitions. Because Invisigun has online play that functions the exact same as its local multiplayer, and because of the way the levels and characters are designed, this feels like a game that could have a pretty decent competitive scene online, especially for an indie game, if the right people pick it up and get interest going in it. It may sound like it might not be the best thing to watch because things are invisible all the time, but in actuality, there can be quite a bit going on during a single round, especially in the King of the Hill mode, and with power-ups dropping occasionally, it really mixes things up and creates something that's actually kind of fun to watch. I imagine if there were a spectator mode where people can see all the characters, but the people playing can't see everybody, if that makes any sense, I think it could be really cool. And I think in general that high-level play of Invisigun could be something worth watching. To keep this quick and short and simple, Invisigun Heroes is a clever, fine-tuned game that's a blast with friends locally and most likely online. It's colorful, has a skill curve, and it knows what it's doing. It focuses on a very small, simple idea and expands the gameplay on that into something full and satisfying. I'm really excited to see where this game goes and how the developers expand it. You can snag it for about 15 Invisibucks on Steam and itch.io. If you're interested in a new kind of game to play with your friends, then you should definitely pick this one up. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Indie Bytes. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe for more stuff like this. Be sure to check out the other content that we put out on this channel, and remember to drop me a line here on Twitter or through email with any game recommendations that you've got. You can find all that stuff down in the description below. I'll see you next time. Bye!